Hi, this is Deb Helfrich. This is take 2. I'm at the Pacific Grove, California Library, Carnegie Library, on the shores of Monterey Bay, California. I'm a Carnegie Mellon degreed philosopher, 53-year-old autistic human in danger of going extinct next week. Patricia, I can envision us having a marvelous strategic collaboration. I'm going to make you proud of an autistic human who demonstrates what's right with us, who's figured out how to adapt and manage what's wrong with me based on all of the environmental toxicity that's just waterfalls around me. No matter where I go, what I do, I'm being poisoned. Why I maintain such a great attitude? But yet I've been alone on earth for 12 years. Been destitute for 21 months, homeless for 15 and a half months, and I need a mentor to help me get out of this jam because I'm an apex intellect. As I said, I'm a Carnegie Mellon degreed philosopher, and I need somebody who uses their money like this one did. There's no me without Carnegie libraries. I grew up about 45 minutes away from Pittsburgh, across the border in Ohio. I had no one in my community of origin, not a single person, was smart enough to help me grow into the apex intellect that I am. Graduated high school in 3 years, told the state of Ohio their math was wrong, and got accepted to Carnegie Mellon early decision, where again, no professor paid attention to me. I thought, well, I'll come back now that I've developed a philosophical hypothesis of bioelectricity, which yields a unifying theory of human energy, potential, and well-being, body, mind, and soul, human functioning. I've got all of the thought experiments as the sheet Einstein of consciousness that can help us unify all chronic conditions and mental illness. We've been going down the biochemical pathway. My specialty is the bioelectrical pathway. Now, unfortunately, I can't start talking about autism because I'm going to put this video on YouTube to get it to you. But truthfully, as with everything in human functioning, we're only focusing on what's wrong with autistic humans, but the corollaries of what's right. We need a prominent autistic philosopher out in the world doing speeches, and I call it one-woman improv, Socratic monologues. Because we are dealing with a situation where our species may be self-extincting in about 30 years. I know you know all these things. I think you probably you're down in all the details, and to just pull it up a bit. How many planetary boundaries have we crossed? How much is plantation capitalism, the economic system, completely ungovernable? The multinationals pay no attention to anybody. We don't need to teach people how to live clean. We've got to clean up the environment. We've got to stop making the toxicity. It's getting worse and worse and worse. My work is very #neurocomplex. I'm very much outside even... I am the she Einstein of consciousness. I can use E = mc² to explain consciousness. I've sorted the hard problem of consciousness into an easy pivot. And then once you've figured consciousness out, which does make you the apex intellect, everything about human functioning just starts making sense. What we're not seeing, the paradigms that are stopping us from seeing that it's bioelectricity that is the gateway to solving just about everything. The current science, we don't know why, but we'll give you some medicines to dial down the symptoms. I know why. A causal mechanism is the bioelectrical afferent communication between our brain and our body. And I wrote down a quote. We can talk about this. Page 21, Martha Herbert says, the outcome, autism is the outcome of an assault on the brain when the body is in poor health. It's absolutely body up. And nervous system in. That'll take some explaining to do, but it's true. All right, here's the deal. With all of this information I have, I came back to my alma mater last year in 2021. I spent 7 months living in the parking lot, sending email after email, recording videos, sending emails to watch the video to professors and professionals all across Carnegie Mellon. Nobody would talk to me. They left me for dead in the parking lot. This one is rolling in his grave. November 1st, it started getting really cold. I was walking in Shadyside. Street sweeper was on the opposite side of the street. I dealt with it. But then it did a U-E on that very same block, materialized behind my shoulder without my visual knowledge. It was as if a helicopter had descended. The vibrations, the decibels of the sound of that machine, the blowing debris, every aspect of it set me up for a heart attack. If I did not know what I know about bioelectricity, I would have died of a heart attack. Alongside my dog, Zanzi, who is also autistic, co-regulated me. Now, I'm the one usually dealing with her autism. She's an American Eskimo dog, an Arctic fox. There's a lot there with the paleness and the Arcticness. Our ecosystem is no longer the same. Here you go. This is my equivalent of hand flapping. But this is actually what I'm doing, tapping. I think I did see you mention EFT in there somewhere. But it actually, beyond even EFT, it's the trauma healing aspect of movement, tremoring, physically acting when you're experiencing. So I'm funny, I did one video before. What I'm actually responding to is the fact that I can't tell you precisely the rest of the story, just that I stayed alive. I know precisely why it was an almost fatal, not just the sensory overwhelm. There was something else going on I can't put in a video. So call me, 360-969-5826. I contacted the top Google result, Pittsburgh autistic law firm. Never heard from them. Tried everything I could. Nobody in Pittsburgh would talk to me. And it is the steel town pollution that had a lot to do with what's wrong with me. I can't, having a video that would get banned now. I can't remember what I've said, what I've not said, so this is good enough. Left you my number. Again, my name is Deb Helfrich, the founder of #WellbeingPhilosophy, Carnegie Mellon degreed philosopher in California, needing to talk to somebody who is familiar with info dumping, who can help me figure out how to bring my work to the world. Becoming a prominent autistic intellectual does an awful lot for the common good. Again, my phone number 360-969-5826. Deb, Health French, Harmony.